welcome back. My name's Danielle and today I have a keto update and we're going to discuss some stuff that's been going on, and I don't know if it's because of keto that it's happening. So I'm gonna need you guys' input on this one. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this week went, please stay tuned. Hello my friends, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We just got over a end of April snowstorm, because that's how Mother Nature plays us here in Chicago. But nonetheless, it was a great weekend. And yeah, let's talk about how my eating went. So I did continue intermittent fasting up until Friday. So I did really well. I was even eating more. I was even fasting more, closer to the 18, 19, 20 hour mark, which was crazy for me. It's just, remember I told you I just kept myself busy. So I stayed busy, and yeah, so I just would eat when I came home. So that worked, and I pretty much always stopped eating between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. And yeah, I did notice, so I am mid-cycle, and like I said, I've been doing keto for a while, and I always noticed that mid-cycle was always kind of rough for me. I would notice I would gain weight during like ovulation, or I would be real bloated and stuff like that. But this week, which was a little different, I started to actually spot, which I'm sorry if this is TMI for you guys. But yeah, I was kind of like, what the hell is going on? So nothing like crazy. I wasn't like in pain or anything. And it was merely just like a very little bit of spotting, but yeah. So then I thought it was smart to Google that. Don't Google shit. Don't ever Google anything. Do not Google a toothache, a toe pain, nothing, because guess what? It will tell you you are dying and you have some type of malignant, type of, the big C. And if you're an anxiety ridden person such as I am like legit, I'm not like everybody says they have anxiety, but I legit was like medicated for years about it. And I'm like, just, trying to conquer that naturally now these days. Yeah, I lost my damn mind. I was freaking out. I was like, it was terrible. Terrible, terrible. So yeah, I don't know if it's keto or if it's the intermittent fasting that kind of messed with my cycle a little bit. Like I said, it wasn't like a full-blown period, but I have, I've always kind of spotted mid-cycle. I can't be pregnant. I do have my tubes tied, so that's not like even in like my realm of questioning. But yeah, it's like gone now. Like I said, it was only a little bit random here and there, but yeah, it freaked me out a little bit, especially because, Dr. Google said, plan your funeral, you're dying. Freaking Dr. Google scared the shit out of me. But anyways, yeah, I did notice that. So that happened. So if you guys I do notice that my cycle is very regular. Like I can it's every 26 to 28 days. It lasts, like 5 to 7 days every month. It's definitely regulated me to the T. I've always been pretty regular, maybe off a day or two, but definitely on keto I noticed that I can like time that shit. So if you guys experience anything like that, let me know. I did read that it could be a lack of potassium, and I had started to forget to take my vitamins, and that I made sure I was taking them now. So I don't know, scare the shit out of me though. But nonetheless, it is all good now. I guess, I figured my thing is, I'm gonna see how it goes and see how my period comes in 2 weeks, and then if it continues, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just make an appointment and see what the doc says. But from what I've been reading on like Reddit and stuff, that it's a very natural thing, but I definitely think it's the intermittent fasting for me. My calories have been cut down. I do notice that. I feel a lot thinner. I know a lot of people come on here and they're like, so did you lose any weight? Look, if you're just tuning in, I don't mess with the scale. The scale is not my friend. I don't need a number to determine how well my success was this week. And I highly suggest that you guys toss a scale too, because that number doesn't mean shit, honestly. It's, if you're making the best choices. I've said this before and I will say it again. It's not everything boils down to what the scale says. You may not have taken a good poop in a couple days and the scale will be up a couple pounds. That does not matter. If you're gaining weight, steadily gaining weight, and you notice your clothes are getting tighter as opposed to getting, you know, smaller, if you notice that your inches are not coming off, then you need to reevaluate. I've had a couple people message me over the week and were like, hey, you know, what do you think I should do? And then, you know, we kind of come up with a plan B. So if you do feel like you're in that situation, feel free to message me on Instagram. I have everything linked down below. Come on over. We'll try to make out a good game plan for you. I am not a registered dietitian. I am not a personal trainer. I am none of those things, but this is just some kind of methods that I found worked for me throughout my journey of, you know, losing weight with the keto lifestyle. We were at a party yesterday, and so yeah, let's talk about intermittent fasting. So here's the thing that's been messing me up is sometimes I just get so busy that I don't physically have time to eat, and it's already past my eating window. Friday I did have work, you know, kids running around, you know, it's just kind of crazy. I didn't end up even getting home to almost 5 o'clock. So my first meal wasn't until 7. Not my first meal, but like I was hungry at 7 o'clock, and that was like finally when I was able to sit down and eat. So I ended up not fasting that day. And then yesterday we went to a party, a family party, and like I said, it snowed, so we were stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half. So like that eating window kind of was blown out of the water because it took us so long to get to the party. So I ended up not fasting yesterday. Sucks. But I made sure I didn't eat for the first time today until 11 o'clock, and my last meal yesterday was at 7. So not too bad, but I was like hungry, and like where it was like I was nauseous hungry. So I had to make sure that I had got some food in me. So yeah, but I want to keep doing intermittent fasting because I feel like I'm getting really great results. Leo was discussing it with people yesterday, and intermittent fasting has become so popular. I feel like it's almost as popular now as the keto diet like train, you know. So if you guys are struggling with keto and you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm not losing any weight, this isn't working, try intermittent fasting, see how that goes for you. Necessarily don't have to do the 16-hour window. You can maybe start off with 12 or 14 and just go from there. But I definitely see results. I did hit the gym, so I worked out Monday, Tuesday, Saturday. Wednesday we did more yard work, and guys, I woke up at like 3 in the morning Wednesday, like early Thursday morning I guess, and I felt like I got hit with a bat. Like I was so sore from like just the gym and doing yard work that I ended up taking Thursday, Friday off because I just needed it. I needed to listen to my body. So do always listen to your body. Even though you have these goals on like how many days you want to hit the gym, you know, you got to listen to your body because you do not want to hurt yourself. If your body's saying, look, I cannot do this anymore, listen to it, take a break, you'll be okay. Weight loss is 80% of what you, it's actually more 90% of what you eat. You know, if you can get your eating 90% on track, that 10% is the other part of your weight loss, and that's going to come from working out. So make sure that even on those days that you're like, look, I cannot do this, like go to the gym or whatever, it's okay. Take the day, listen to your body, relax, rest, and then, you know, make sure you just get right back on the train. Don't make it too long of a wait though, because sometimes I'll give myself too long of a rest and then it's like a pain in the butt to get back into the gym. What else? Oh, so I've been also, my last meal, so I like having coffee at night, okay? And coffee's like my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the world. I don't know how I became my mother at my age, but I just like drinking coffee, okay? And especially at night, like a hot cup of coffee after dinner, I don't know, it hits the spot. So my last meal has been my Keto 1 coffee with MCT oil, and it's been like keeping me full. So I think that's what's helping me fast for 18, almost 20 hours now, is because I'm making sure my last meal has that MCT oil in it with the coffee, and it's really just filling me up and hitting the spot. I do have a code and everything for 15% off of Perfect Keto if you wanted to try the MCT powder and stuff like that. It's really, really good. I had showed it before on here, and I have the vanilla flavoring, and it tastes really good. So I'm able to not add any like syrups or like monk fruit stevia mixture into my coffee. That sweetens it up enough for me that it's filling. So I really suggest it. I've never had an MCT oil that doesn't give me real bad stomach pains, one, and two, actually tastes good. And it gives you a really good froth in your coffee too. So I highly recommend. This one's actually really, really good. So they did give me a discount code. It is an affiliate link. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you guys buy anything, I will get a kickback, but you know, you're not gonna like pay my mortgage with it, but they are gonna save you guys some money. So if you don't wanna use it, you don't have to. You go ahead and just pay regular price for it. It's on you, baby boo. But I got you a code nonetheless. Everything will be linked down below. I might even put it on the screen right here if you guys are interested. So yeah, that's been it. I've been really making sure I'm getting my water in, and I also took measurements. I actually wrote them down on this like crappy piece of paper. So as of this morning, I am a little bloated, like I said, mid-cycle, so that's what happens to me. My waist is 32 inches. My left thigh was 23 inches. My right thigh is 22.5 inches. And my hips were 37 inches. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of lower body workouts, a lot of hip thrusts. So I'm a very, how am I gonna say this? Very bottom heavy, like a girl got a booty, okay? So, I work out on it a lot. I've never been one to really, even at my lowest weight years and years ago, I've always been bottom heavy. So yeah, it's just the way it is. So I'm always going to be a little curvy, baby. Okay. I ain't trying to be, you know, super skinny. I'm just trying to be, you know, thick fit. You heard? I'm here for all the thick fit stuff. So anyways, yeah, those were my measurements. I did not jump on the scale because I don't own one, but yeah, my clothes, I definitely can feel that they are fitting loosely. I feel like my skin is looking really, really good. And I can definitely feel like I could see a lot more definition along my jawline, even like in my shoulders, I feel a lot more defined. My waist is getting really, really small. I definitely do feel like I guess they call it the apron, my lower abdominal pooch. It's, for me, nonetheless, becoming a lot more prominent. And that's really bothering me. I do have, like I said, I have had 3 C-sections, so I always have like that kangaroo pooch from the C-sections. But, you know, losing, if you guys are new here, I've lost over 100 pounds naturally over time, but nonetheless, I still have the loose skin, and I definitely feel it like even in like my hips and hanging down. I could just like, I'm like grabbing it. It's good. It's there. So like, you know, if I wear certain dresses and stuff like that, I wear like a girdle, just cause, you know, I try to flatten it out as much as I can. And, you know, I can't suck it in. Believe me, I have tried to suck that sucker in. It just doesn't, I'll ask Leo or their kids, or I'll be like, hey, can you guys tell? And they're like, no, I can't see it. But for me, it's there. And, I would love to get it taken off. I don't know if that's something I would ever do, is have my skin removed. I don't know if I'll ever do like the skin removal or like a tummy tuck or anything like that. And I'm not saying it's wrong. First off, it's expensive. Insurance will not cover it. I will have to be off work, so I'll pay all this money for it and then lose money because I won't be working. And cause I still do work. I have a job. And, you know, Leo would have to take off to help take care of me. And nonetheless, it's an operation. And people think that because it's like a common operation, that it's not, you know, scary. And any type of, even if it's a, you know, everyday basic surgery, it's surgery nonetheless. I would have to be intubated. I would have to be put on a ventilator. You know what I mean? These are things that I think of, and that's my field. That's what I do. I work in healthcare. I'm a respiratory therapist. I deal with people on ventilators. I deal with people who were completely snowed in anesthesia and have trouble getting off the anesthesia and have to stay on the vent for a couple hours. Some people, you know, I've seen the worst case scenarios, so that scares the hell out of me. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's, you know, mind over, do I want to do it? Do I not? I don't know. Right now, it's obviously not in the books because, you know, I'm raising 3 little girls. We got braces. We got high schools. You know, we got real life problems around here. And obviously, I'm not going to put off my kids getting their braces or, you know, extracurricular activities for me to get a tummy tuck. It's just ain't that kind of party. So, yeah, I'm just learning to try to embrace it and dress it the best I can. But I never want you guys to be discouraged from weight loss because of the fear of excess skin. It's a trophy nonetheless. It is a reminder of how far you have come. And I remember having this pouch and it being just a little bit and me not thinking it was that bad, to where now I'm like, holy shit, like it was pretty big. You know, seeing people and being like, oh my God, you know, did you get bariatric surgery? You've lost so much weight. And I was like, no, I did it all on my own. You know, all this stuff can be completely done on your own, in your home, you know, with the help of people like me and other people who are on the same journey as you. And I would rather have some loose skin than be overweight. That's the hard I would rather pick. I would rather, you know, deal with some saggy skin than be 150 pounds overweight. It's just, I will never be her again. You know, I'm in it for the long run and this is my life now. And I became more of a like weight loss channel, I guess. That's kind of been my niche, whatever it's called. Yeah, another thing, guys, I don't know how to pronunciate my words, or enunciate, whatever you guys call it. I don't. I try, okay? But, you know, I'm just happy to be here to support you guys, to be like, hey, I see you guys. I know this shit is not easy. I know every day you just want to quit, but keep at it. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to be glad that you stuck with it. But if you go to a party and you have a piece of cake or whatever, that's okay. Yesterday, like I said, I went to this party and I stayed completely keto. They had cakes and cupcakes and I didn't eat any of that. I did just the meats that they had, and that was it. That was okay with me. I, you know, filled myself up on that and water, and that was it. I was hungry on the ride home and I was like, look, I can go for some food. But I was like, you know what, let me just get home. And I went to bed, and then I woke up and, you know, kept myself busy, went to the store, did some stuff, and then I ate when I got home. So sometimes, you know, just try to ignore it. That's my thing. Just ignore it, you know? So, but all right, I want to know how you guys did. Let me know. And if you guys have experienced the spotting stuff, let me know. If you're going to tell me some scary ass stories about like, oh, so-and-so had this and then turned out she was like, you know, stage 4, and please do not do that to me. Don't. Because like I said, I'm a little crazy anyways. So, I can't deal with that. So if you do have those stories, just don't. You know, I take very good care of myself health-wise. I go every year for, you know, my womanly doctors and my physicals. I just went, you know, in January. We all good from inside out. So yeah, this is just like a bizarre phenomenon. I think that happened. But also one thing, don't Google anything. Please say it with me one more time. I will not Google any symptoms ever. We're going to repeat it one more time. I will not Google any symptoms ever again. I told Leo, if you see me Googling shit that is a symptom, you grab my phone and throw that shit across the room. Don't let me do that again, because that scared me and I was like panicking, okay? But yeah, so this is going to be a great week. It's a great week to have a great week. It's May, summer is almost here. You know, if you have kids, summer breaks on the horizon, vacations. It's a great life, and live it to its fullest and be the best you can be on a daily basis, and it's all gonna work out. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you on the next video. I do have I do have a grocery haul coming on Tuesday. It's like a huge one. I try to get a couple clips in the store as much as I could. And I have a full day of eating coming up next week. It's going to be a collab with one of my besties. You guys love her. We all know who she is. Y'all see it. You're going to love it. And I got like another bathing suit video. I got some good stuff coming your way, honey. Okay? All right. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Have a great one.